Welcome back, everybody. The official photographer for the Detroit Lions has joined us. Gavin Smith has a location in Grand Blanc and also just opened one in Fenton. Gavin, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's talk a little bit about your role with the Lions. I guess that's just kind of a once a week kind of a deal, and you're right there on the field, right?
Yep, right there on the field. It's sometimes a little more than once a week. We do some practice stuff, if any newsworthy stuff, any trades. They'll take me down to do the stuff. We also do the headshots, the team shots. It's pretty cool.
What's that like to be right on the field as the Lions are playing?
You know, being a fan, first of being a fan and then being asked to be the Lions team photographer was, it's pretty amazing. The speed and the athleticism of the players is just unbelievable. You know, Sue, such a great guy. Calvin is just absolutely amazing and such a nice guy.
We want all the dirt, though, Gavin. Come on now.
They are
Tell
some
us,
of the
is there
nicest
anybody
guys.
who is this guy?
Orange County Choppers. We did some stuff for him a little while back, and he is exactly what you see on the Discovery Channel.
Nick Lindstrom there?
Yep, some of my Piston stuff. I'm living absolutely the photographer's dream job. This Kid Rock in our locker room. He stops in all the time. This is a Hall of Fame picture of Steve Yzerman's hanging in the Hall of Fame right now. Some of my ESPN stuff, I shoot a lot for ESPN magazine. So some of these are portraits for ESPN and Sports Illustrated.
Are famous people harder to shoot than regular old Joes?
They're a little more difficult. They're a little more time schedule. You and I have a little more time than you know. A lot of times we have we'll set up. Take us 2 hours to set up. We just did a thing for NFL magazine with Sue for the cover, and it took us about 2 hours to set the setup down in a hotel in Detroit, and we had about 15 minutes or less to shoot him.
Yeah, so it's awfully quick.
Yes.
Real briefly, why do you like it to be a photographer? Why did you get into this?
It's kind of, you know, it was a hobby that went awry, and it was something that I found I was good at and had a lot of fun doing. Yeah. And it's been something that's just been amazing. I mean, how many people say they get to fly on the you know, Lions plane? Or
that is so cool.
Yeah, I've seen every NFL stadium. It's just been a dream job.
Well, we know your bread and butter is shooting the senior pictures, and we want to talk about that. Advice for parents, advice for students before you have your picture taken in our next hour. Jan? Welcome back, everybody. The official photographer for the Detroit Lions is here. He is Gavin Smith from Grand Blanc. He's got an office for his photography there in Grand Blanc and just opened one in Fenton. Welcome, Gavin. We appreciate you coming in. Now, earlier, as we hear the thunder outside, we were talking about the Lions and all the celebrities that you shoot, but really your bread and butter are the sports teams and the senior pictures, right?
Yeah, that's one of the things. It's one of my favorite things to shoot. Our team and individual stuff, you know, the AYSOs, the Little League baseballs, you know, from the water polo team, the swimming and diving, the footballs, and all that stuff. We take out the same lighting, we take out all the same camera gears, so we make your little kid in a $17 package look like, you know, Kelvin Johnson.
Yeah. Well, I bet every parent is out there wondering, you know, do you have any advice for them regarding senior pictures, or even for the students themselves, what to do to really get the best picture?
It's such a, you know, it's so different than even when I was in high school. When you were in high school, you know, it used to be just kind of the cheese. It was like two or three shots, and that was it. And now it's so ever changing. You know, the outfits are, you know, and days at the spa days, and the girls getting their hair done, and just you know, our athletes. That's my favorite thing to shoot, are these athletes. Yeah. And the amount of time even the guys put into to getting themselves ready. The thing is, come in with a good idea, try and do something that our studio, we specialize not doing the same thing, not the same truck, the same barn, the same tree. Right. You know, we try and make each one individual. Each kid that comes to us, we limit the amount of seniors we do a year, so we can try and make everybody individual and different. And we really try and have people come in and get their style, their feeling, and their hobbies. And
you can be so creative with all that stuff.
It is so much fun.
Yeah, but any advice though for parents before they bring their student in?
You know, I mean, a lot of kids are just looking at magazines, the internet. I mean, with all the different stuff on the internet, they bring in their little ideas. But I always try and tell people, you know, be who you are. Think of some ideas. You know, really think how you want to be portrayed in your senior pictures. You know, my senior picture, unfortunately, is still hanging on my parents' wall. I tell my mom, a photographer, please take it down. I'll give you any picture than that one. But you know, have fun with it. Make it timeless. You know, don't not a time to try new styles or fads. I always tell my seniors, you know, the polo shirt that I wore in high school, I could still wear today. It's probably a little small on me. But you know, try and think of that timeless image. It's not the time to put on the you know, the 80s glasses or something.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Gavin Smith.
Thank you.
With the offices there in both Grand Blanc and now in Fenton, with some great pictures. You do great work there, Gavin.
Thank you very much.
Janet?